You seem to be getting the hang of it. The grease monkey's mkton is built sturdy, just like himself. Can you imagine how this place used to look before the dead oil flood? Might want to hold your breath before you head any further. You're about to witness the breathtaking vistas of what's known as the Dead Zone. In the old world, roads like this really led somewhere. Now, most of them lead to disaster. That over there is Steepo Depot, the cliffside that Moog hangs on to. Paul, go on!
Botse. Inmo. Diava. Ja.
This one's impressed to see you out here. He figured you'd be dead by now. Not many are as tough and clever as you must be.
What?
Claims he goes after the most dangerous game, huge monsters. Moog says that all your power doesn't do you a bit of good if you're not willing to pull the trigger when the time comes. Out there with the monsters, it's kill or be killed. Which will it be for you? You might have a steady aim, but you need to be sure that you pick your targets with care. It's hard to make those life or death decisions for others, but someone's got to do it. Otherwise, they'll do it themselves, and you know they'll miss. When it comes to monsters, he mostly picks who dies. Worries that when the world dies, there won't be any monsters left. What will he shoot then? Gets why you're thinning the herd so hard, but he wishes you'd leave some monsters for everybody else. Approves of you working with the Jagni. They have the hunting spirits of a flock of hawks. Mostly they don't actually haunt. They just help spot monsters for him.
Ja.
But enough of that, right?
Ja.
He says the wildlife, nature, has changed and turned against us. Instincts of survival took over when the world changed. He's not sure about their veggie diet anymore, and if it's changed, who knows what it's done with the chemical composition of their body output. Right now, though, he feels he's come to a point where he's got a pretty clear idea on the whereabouts of monsters, both tall and short. Says as big as they are, the world is bigger. To find where they are, you need to see where they've been. Moog says you must learn to walk before you can run. It takes practice before you can call yourself a monster hunter. Fortunately for you, he can help. He understands you need to start off with something small before you go big. There's no better place to start than a sqvip cave. Hunting down a couple of these little critters for yourself should keep you on your toes. Thinks you have bigger issues than your so-called haunting skills if you're going to nitpick on his grammar. Let's see.
bestilka.
Moog says you should go... Nothing is dry anymore. Imagine. You could just go to a place like this to get a proper meal back in the old world. Finish 'em. Wait, it's the sqvip-holeup. The place is just filled with critters. Middle-lifed. A story has got to keep moving forward. Once the volatilization from the nuclear waste evaporated, a volatile gas rose through the soil and infested structures, even Toxanol's own buildings. So, in a way, they caused their own death. Even the feel of the air changes as you go underground. Oh, idea. Go knock the lid off that sludge truck. It'll fill the place up and you can get up to that entrance there. Hold on to that. Look at... Looks like the switches need to be turned to match so enough charge can flow through the conductors. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. You're the scrap monster now. He says that's enough sqvips to sustain the mkton's claw crane cannon with infinite ammunition. Well done. That's the special weapon he made to store the sqvips in the mkton. It will be strong enough to launch them at the jumbo puff. Gizmo's made vehicles before to confront the jumbo puff himself, but failed. But this time, it's different. The mkton will be strong enough to do the job. It's time to put a stop to the World Eater now, otherwise he fears the damage it's caused to the tree already will be too much to handle. There's time to improve the mkton before you confront the puff. There are more wreck boxes out in the dead zone with gear you should be able to equip the mkton with on your own. He got the idea to build the mkton when he found a big crate containing the metal frame for something Toxanol had named an exoskeleton. Gizmo wants to help if he can. You need to help Gizmo defeat the jumbo puff before it destroys the west route. Says there's an interesting place nearby that no one knows about, but doesn't really want to talk about it right now. You don't know Goop? He builds a goo glide. He's the goofy sort, but decent. Understands completely. Gizmo wants to help if he can.